Welcome back. In this week's Creative Futures, we're featuring a writer, editor, and performer from Greenwich, Connecticut, and also Beijing, China. Ziyi Yan is Connecticut Poet Laureate, the Youth Poet Laureate. Thank you so much for being with us, Ziyi. Thanks for being here.
Thanks for having me. I'm so excited to be here.
We'll talk about first what inspired you to become a poet and what inspired you to start writing.
Right. So I moved here from China when I was about 4 years old, and I had to learn a whole new language from scratch. And I think that really attuned me to the intricacies of language and also the power of language. And I think I've always just been a pretty observant person. So observing how human connection works and how people form connections has been really inspiring for me. And then lately, I think something that's been pretty inspiring is thinking about the relationship between environment and identity, because poetry is really me attempting to understand myself, but to understand myself, I feel like I also have to understand the rest of the world, and it's really interrogating that spot where the environment ends and the self begins.
That's interesting. So for you, it's a growing learning process.
Yeah, for sure.
All right, so you're just 17, but you are a published poet. So talk about a little bit more about what pieces that you're most proud of, and also where we can find your works.
Of course. So one piece that I recently published that I'm pretty proud of, it's called In Which the World Is Not That Bad. And it's published in American Poetry Review, which was really a shock and such an honor for me because it's like one of the most prestigious poetry magazines that there is. And, you know, I'm like published alongside people who were my childhood idols and people who I studied in school growing up, right? Like Joyce Carol Oates. And so that piece, I hold it very dear to my heart because I think it really expresses like the attempt at capturing the incapturable with language. So that's a piece that I really love.
So you are Connecticut's Youth Poet Laureate. Talk a little bit more about the national program, how it works, and how it supports poetry and the arts.
Yeah, of course. So Connecticut joined this program pretty recently, and I love it because we participate in these online workshops where I get to meet poet laureates from all around the country and, you know, different towns, different states, and we really just support each other in creating this national movement. And then after the Connecticut program, there's also, you know, a Northeast Poet Laureate and National Poet Laureates. So I'm definitely looking to participate in those programs if possible as well.
So what is next for you? You're 17, you've just graduated from Greenwich High School. What's next for you? What do you see in your future?
Right, so I'm attending Princeton University this fall, and I'll be studying English and possibly also taking courses in the School of Public and International Affairs. So I think I definitely want to explore both those fields and explore the power of language both through writing, but then also through public policy and, you know, other places in society where interpersonal connection can really make a difference.
Do you have one specific goal or accomplishment that you've got your eyes set on at this point?
I don't think I have like a concrete career goal, but I definitely want to like keep writing and reach as many people as possible with my work, because that's really what brings me joy, is creating something that can change the way people see themselves and the way people approach their lives. And, you know, even if it just changes someone's day or changes a small way of how they view the world, I feel like that's really worth it for me.
Well, congratulations. You've already accomplished so much, Ziyi. We can't wait to see what's in your future.
Thank you so much.